Hello viewers, welcome to the Viral Artist channel. Today I have a guest in studio by the name
Osea.
Well, Mr. Osea is an expert in Chia areas. He's been a coordinator of Chia cells in Uganda, Kenya, and many other countries. So today he's going to give us more tips. Why is the Chia marketing expanding? What are the benefits and other areas? Please, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get notification on our latest interviews. So I'm going to welcome Mr. Osea officially. Introduce yourself and tell our viewers about you.
Yes, thank you so much. I am happy for this opportunity to be today's host. My name is Osea, as I told you. I am a businessman in Chia, and I coordinate other businessmen. Chia is a seed. It is a seed which is grown. It is black in color, looks like simsim. In other places they call it black simsim, but it is actually chia, not simsim. Chia came to Uganda around early 2000. It was brought by a parish priest from North America. It came through Busia district in one of the parishes called Lumino. Those who are in the Catholic communities, they understand this. So from there, it started expanding, came to northern Uganda, another part of this country. After the community realizing that it's a crop that is beneficial, both health-wise and economically. Compared to other crops, chia is one of the most paying seeds. The price is approximately the minimum price one can sell is 4,000 a kilo.
That's about $2.
Yes, that's about $2.
Okay.
Compared to other seeds like maize, which is about 1,000 a kilo, beans, which is about 2,000 a kilo, you realize that the economic value of chia is actually higher. Yes, so when chia came from North America, as I told you, there was a high demand for it. And then the community took the initiative and they grew it a lot. Unfortunately, that was the only market that was available by that time. It was only North America buying it. And the community grew for about 2 years and all was going well. But the third year, there was a challenge in the market. North America lost the market, and that year there was totally no market. So again, it brought a very bad image because the farmers had to keep it. You know, it is not consumed like other seeds like simsim, like maize, where you can grind and eat. So it was a total wastage that year, and then the community did not take it well. So around 2014, we had to start telling the community about the challenges. Now this time, market opened both in America and in the Arab world. So as we talk now, there is a high demand for chia countrywide, worldwide. The Arab world has high demand. America has high demand. That's why the price now cannot come down below 4,000. That is about $2.
Okay.
So per kilo. So the community took initiative, and now it's actually a very good business. Farmers who are putting interest in chia are actually not lacking. I have a good case studies in most communities. Many people, many farmers who are in this business are able to pay school fees. Their standards of living have improved. They have actually improved even their infrastructural development. You can see now they have graduated from grass thatch to some 2-room houses, which is a very good testimony. Our biggest market is in Ginger, Godson Group, and then Agri-Exim, one of the biggest buying companies in Uganda. So for now, market is rest assured, the money is rest assured. Secondly, the health benefit of chia is very good. locally, for those with ulcers, those who have supplied the seeds can testify. Yeah. Once you mix it with water, it clots. For business, it's not supposed to touch water. But for health, you get a cup, pour some spoons, and pour water, it clots. That is the same way it clots when you know ulcers is the wound created inside our intestine. So once it reaches there, it clots, and a good number of people have testified about the benefits. So we would say for now that it is actually a very good seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that background.
Thank you.
So if I'm to inquire, like the way you have explained,
Yes.
the increase in the market demand and the trend
Yes.
compared to the previous season, the previous years when there was no market.
Yes.
So do you attribute this increase to the health benefits, or it is because of the financial benefits that the farmers have now discovered that when they grow more chias, they get more money? Yes.
It is actually both. Because of the financial part of it, the European world and the Arab world is paying more money than it used to be only in America. Now, if America closes business, you go to Arab world. If the Arab business market closes, you go to, so it means the market is ever there.
Okay.
It is now both-sided, not one-sided.
Okay.
So I can attribute the increase in growth of chia both financially, economically, and market-wise.
Okay.
The market is there, farmers can grow and sell in cash. Health-wise, it is helping a lot. All this market demands for it because of the health benefit.
Okay.
Economically, it is improving economy and even households.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about benefits. I mean the health benefits, because many people out there would want to really understand as far as the health benefits is concerned. You've talked about ulcers.
Yes.
Apart from ulcers, what else do you?
Apart from ulcers, there are actually many benefits of chia seeds. One is it increases the blood flow. It actually cleans your blood.
Okay.
It cleans the blood, and in that process, it fights pressure.
Okay.
There are these lifestyle diseases like pressure, like diabetes. That one is done away with the chia.
Okay.
There is this good example. I've gone to many offices in Kampala and I've seen women eating it so much. There's a benefit that it helps also in performance. Men can understand this.
Okay.
Yeah, it cleans the body, it makes the body smooth, and it helps in sexual dryness. This one we cannot also fail to mention it.
Okay.
Yes.
Improves the water.
It improves water level. Yeah, which is also very good.
You have a testimony.
There is a testimony. I have a testimony somewhere.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If a farmer out there wants to start the chia growing, okay, what quantity of land should I have before I can begin the chia farming? Then secondly, assuming I have an acre of land, so what quantity of seeds do I need in order to plant in that acre? And also, what would be the output when I plant that one?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like any other crops, you can grow according to your capacity, according to your acreage of land. But basically, for you to reap big, you need to plant big. For an acre of land, you need 1.5 kilogram of chia seeds, because you don't sow it alone, you mix with sand. It is a light seed, it can easily be thrown away by wind.
Okay.
So you need to mix it with sand, that is 1.5 kilo, and then this can work for an acre.
So 1.5 kilos. What quantity of sand should I mix with, and what type of sand in particular?
Yes,
talk about
any other sand that we have, as long as it's dry.
Okay.
Dry sand, you can get also 1.5 kilo.
Okay.
And then you mix with your 1 kilo of seeds, 1.5 kilo of seeds. That can work for you for an acre.
Okay.
But an acre can give you about 3 bags.
3 bags.
Yes.
Okay.
That is 3 bags can give you close to 2 million shillings.
So a bag would be equivalent of about 100
About
or
110. It's heavy. It's almost like millet, and it's about 110, 100.
100.
Yeah, 120.
So that means with 1 kilo, 1.5 kilo.
Yes.
I can have about 350 kgs.
Yes, yes, yes.
As my output.
Exactly.
So if I'm selling at about $2,
Yes.
that's equivalent of some good money.
Much better than the normal seeds.
Okay.
It's also not very hard to maintain. It's if on a good land you can actually weed it only once.
Okay.
You can only weed it at only once. The other benefits I forgot is it is a very good feeds for animals.
Okay.
It's a very good feeds for animals, chickens, ducks, geese, goose, whatever, turkeys. Once you get the chicken feeds, the processed one, you can mix them up. It is very nutritious. In less than a month, you will see changes. We've supplied Kampala, we've supplied Western. This one specifically grow them for cows. Cows can actually eat them the way they are in the garden. They grow them as animal grass.
Okay. So does it also have some health benefits?
Yes, growth. It improves growth.
In fattening.
Nutritious, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then the nutritious part of it.
Okay. If I get 3 bags of chia, and maybe because of the market demand, I need to store. So, or I have excess quantity, and maybe I need to store to wait for maybe whatever reason I need, or maybe for the use of my animals, feed and whatever. Okay, what is the best method of storage, and how long can I store before it goes bad?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, for you to store chia one, it must be the moisture content must be at some level. It doesn't need water. You need to store it away from water and a very cool environment, because it clots. If it clots, then that is the end of it.
So it absorbs the moisture.
It absorbs moisture. So where you are keeping it it has some content that you are supposed to store. Otherwise, it can get clot and then you lose. Okay. Yeah.
So as long as it's under dry conditions.
Yes, it should be under dry conditions.
It can stay for as long.
It can stay for as long as 2 years.
Okay, without getting spoiled. We don't like other plants. Maybe we've seen people spraying maize. And these other GMOs, don't you need any form of spraying?
Yeah, no, we don't spray chia because most of our consumers are outside the country. Okay. The world outside Europe, Arab, they advocate for organic. Okay. They don't want anything to do with chemicals.
Yet they're the ones who have introduced for us.
Yeah, for reasons I don't know, they actually discourage the use of chemicals while planting chia. Okay. So we normally don't encourage spraying. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Going back to the health benefits that we talked about.
Yes.
Someone out there may listen and they begin now putting a lot of energy in consuming chias as a health precaution. Is there any disadvantage or adverse effects of excess consumption which maybe you are aware about, so that someone out there can know that this is a limit which I should consume, much as it is for health purposes?
I haven't realized that health impact, but like any other medicine, you don't need in excess. Yeah, like any other medicine, too much of anything is always bad. But the prescription is always clear. When you have ulcers and you need it, you can just get 2 spoonfuls and then you mix with warm water or even cold water, and then you drink. You don't need anything excess. Okay. But the typical health impact is not that bad. Okay. Yeah, I haven't realized that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for that elaboration.
Thank you.
You have so much information.
Thank you. Thank you. And we would encourage many farmers to grow chia. Chia is a farmer can sell one sack of chia, that's around 500,000.
Okay.
But the same farmer can sell one sack of maize at around 150,000 to 200,000.
Okay.
We're not saying maize is bad, but as a
financial value.
Yes, financial value. And in agribusiness, you need to have that monetary value attached to your crop.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, apart from consuming chias as the seeds, like the way you have explained, is there currently any value addition which is being done on chias apart from just consuming in the form of the seeds? For example, maybe being made into snacks, or maybe some chia juice is coming up.
Yes. Thank you. So chia is actually being turned into many things. When we take these seeds to Kampala, they are processed, they are packed in containers, and they are transported outside the country.
Okay.
When you go to markets in Europe and Dubai, you will actually eat chias in terms of biscuits, in terms of cakes, in terms of bread, in terms of snacks.
Okay.
Due to the health benefits they have realized. In terms of the health benefits they have realized, chia is being, the value addition in it is much.
Okay.
Yes, you can eat it as biscuit, as cake, as bread, and many other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, somewhere at the beginning of our discussion, we talked about how limited the market was at first, and people were discouraged.
Yes.
A few years ago, I remember, it came in like a hotcake, and every farmer went for chia production. Yes, but later on, when time came for them to make sale, almost all buyers were unwilling, and like the way you have explained, they became discouraged. How easy for you now as a professional sales and marketing personality of these chia seeds, how easy is it going to be for you to manage, to convince farmers once again to come back into food production like they had started before getting discouraged? Because most of them saw it as a scam. First, and I also managed to meet others who got stuck with their chairs in the house. So what are you going to do now to make sure you revive that?
For the last 2 years, actually many communities have learned the market for chia through me. We've gone to different communities, like the community of Kwera, the community of Dokolo.
Within Uganda?
Yes, within Uganda, where they have been our major producers.
Okay.
Now, as I talk now, we have grown a bigger number of chia farmers. Recently in Gulu, we delivered to a farm about 500 kgs. These guys are doing over 500 hectares of chia.
Sure.
General Tamawani is doing 500 hectares. We have people like Toduong, they are doing hectares and hectares in Nwaya. It's actually now a mechanized business. We have Chinese owning farms, we have Indians owning farms in Nwaya and Amuro. And all these ones, we've been able to tell them about the benefits of chia. Since they are foreign investors, they are also helping us spread the news to our local market. So chia is actually known now. It is known. I'm glad that when you ask someone about chia, they will tell you, yes, I know. It's actually medicine. Many people do not know what it was used for. But it's medicine. I encourage farmers to take this initiative to grow chia. There is open market. In case I don't buy, I can refer you to market. In Jinja, in Uganda, I can refer you to Kampala. I can refer you to companies like AgriExim, like Shares Uganda. It is not a must that when I give you seeds, I buy. I can refer you. So that you are not stuck with it at home. Yes.
Wow, that is good. So when you're making these sales, currently, where does the largest market lie? Does it lie in the private consumers who are consuming us for their health benefits, or we now have chain companies.
Yeah, we are using chain companies who are buying in bulk.
Okay.
They are buying in 20 tons, in 50 tons for export.
Okay.
Yeah. Companies like Agroexim, like Godson Groups, they buy in tons and tons.
Okay.
So the channel is that we have middlemen. Farmers can sell to middlemen.
Okay.
Farmers can sell direct to the companies. There is no regulation about it.
Okay.
Farmers can pack from the north here up to Kampala.
Okay.
If you don't want to be, you don't trust any middleman, take direct to the factory.
Okay.
Yes. Just that it should be well cleaned. Just make sure after harvesting, you clean it well and it is organized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. As we come to the final part, you've been to Kenya, you've been to Uganda and other countries before.
Yes.
In the campaign for the sales and marketing of Chia's. So, how do you see the market for Chia's from now compared to the next 5 years? Do you see like we are going to be able to sustain the demand? Is it still going to be of more value, or it's just for a short time that is exploding right now? What do you see the future and market will share in the next 5 years?
Thank you. We actually been able to train over 1,000 farmers in Kenya, and they are doing very well. In the next 5 years or more or less, Chia market will widen, because as we speak now, we have factories in Uganda here that is processing Chia. We are now in the next stage of adding value to Chia. Once we add values to Chia, it means we shall consume like the foreign market is doing. We shall be able to buy Chia in forms of cakes, in forms of bread, in forms of tea leaves. It is possible.
Okay.
So I see the market growing bigger and bigger, and I think it's going to work for us.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, it's a good encouragement.
Yeah.
Dear viewers, thank you so much. As we get more, I'm sure most of you are getting inspired and getting more and more knowledge about what we didn't know about Chia's. So perhaps we have a farmer there who has picked interest in Chia production. Maybe someone else there has picked interest in the consumption. As we come to the end of this discussion, what would you have for our viewers out there as far as these chia seeds are concerned?
Well, thank you so much. Being today's host, I'm actually happy that I sometimes do this initiative alone, to write to communities, to give them seeds, to lecture them about chia, and in one way or the other, my hands are tied. I am encouraging everyone who is doing agriculture to take the initiative to grow chia. You are growing chia not only for yourself, but you are growing for your family. The money realized from this production can support you, can turn your life, can change your livelihoods, can pick you from a grass thatch to a modern house. You can put some animals at home. You can send your children to school from the money acquired from chia. So I kindly encourage everyone to take this initiative to plant chia. Plant chia, and you will realize the benefit. Thank you.
One last one, which I forgot to ask.
Yes.
To a farmer, to the chia farmers.
Yes.
Like we see, other crops are affected by pests and diseases and other advanced conditions. What are the most likely risk factors that a farmer is likely to get in the process of production?
With chia,
are there some known common diseases?
No, I've not seen any disease affecting chia apart from the weather.
Okay.
One, you need moderate rainfall and moderate sunshine.
Okay.
When it's rain heavily, it is affected. It's a seed that needs a balanced weather. That's what I can say.
Doesn't need extreme.
Extreme rain, extreme weather. But again, it is drought resistant. It has some strength in withholding sunshine. Yeah, it can struggle with sunshine. Yes, at least you pick something. You don't lose completely like any other crops. Yeah, but the best is to time the season. You can do it 2 times a year, 2 seasons a year, like any other crop.
That is as far as our
weather is concerned. First season, second season. Yeah.
So are there also species, because other species could be there which are resistant, which can work well in other regions?
Yes.
May work well in
when you get 2 bags of chia, you will see that one is completely black in color. Then you will see one with black and white. Okay. The black and white, the white one is also another species. The black one is another species. But now the brown one is not the best. It means either sunshine has affected it. The seed has to be brown. If the seed is a bit gray, it means probably sunshine has affected it. Yeah. For export, they consider the white one, and then the best, the black one in color. Yeah.
So these colors are a result of the production process, or come independently?
It's actually different. It's actually the kind of seeds. One seed is black, one seed is whitish. Yes. Yeah, the brown one is a result of weather effect. But the seed should be black in color, or white. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for this discussion. We have come to the end, and to all our viewers, once again, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe, get notified, and we believe you now have changed views and more information as far as the chia is concerned. Thank you so much, Mr. Uzea.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See you next time.
See you.